Welcome into Your Health, and we're going to share with you something today that is important not just to ladies, but to men as well. We're going to talk about the Women of Hope, and these are primarily breast cancer survivors, people who have been through this, and there are men who have breast cancer as well. And we are delighted today to have with us Carol Golsan and Cheryl Ransaw, and they both are amazingly strong individuals who work with Women of Hope. Carol, you have had breast cancer.
I have.
I don't know that you have.
No, I haven't.
And I pray that you don't. But what I love is the fact that you step up and get involved, because it takes all of us.
Yes.
Let's talk about what you do, and then I want to talk about an event that's coming up that I would love for all of you to experience.
Good. Women of Hope really is a support group for people that are being diagnosed with breast cancer, or also the family members. It's also a way we educate too. We have a monthly meeting at Fundraiser United Methodist Church. They're nice enough to provide us a free room to meet in. It's the second Tuesday of the month. Start about 5:30. We provide a light meal, and then we have our program. We have several of the local doctors here that talk. Dr. Davidson speaks yearly in October.
Great.
We have Pam Strickland that talks. So we're very fortunate to have that group here in Montgomery to help us. Then we also have our own members to speak, and that's always a special time to share with each other. And so it really is a great community. There's normally somebody there that's had something similar to what you've had. So we share, we talk, we have time for that. But then we also have a group of very, very special ladies, and Cheryl is one of those, that comes and helps support us. And they do just wonderful things for us. And it's just great, women really supporting women. But Virginia, I'm so happy you mentioned about men, because about 1% of all the breast cancer that's diagnosed are men, and we cannot forget that.
That's right.
1 in 8 women, about 1% of all are men.
Carol, your organization, geographically, how big of an area do you service?
We're housed in Montgomery, but we welcome everybody. We've got several people from Selma that come.
Good,
We've got some from Tallahassee, Wetumpka. I personally live in Prattville. So our president actually lives down in Raymer. So really anyone that wants to come is welcome. We don't turn anybody away. We welcome all. If you've not had breast cancer, but you've had some form of cancer and just feel like you want to come and have some support, we welcome you to come. We also have several members that unfortunately have had more than one type of cancer. So that's always something that we talk a lot about. One of our last speakers a couple of months ago, it was a 4-time cancer survivor.
Wow.
And what an inspirational story to hear.
My goodness.
So we're very, very fortunate. We also do some ministries though. When we hear about somebody being diagnosed, we get in touch with them and hand this bag. And Cheryl, you want to talk a little bit about that?
Well, these bags here are bags that we give to our first-time cancer survivors that they can use when they go to treatment. It has blankets and books and puzzles and pencils and just a lot of things that they, could comfort them while they're doing their treatments. And we also have the smaller bags. We give these to the doctors at the doctor's office to when they find out that they have breast cancer. The doctor give them one of these smaller bags. But when we found out about and then they invite them to our Women of Hope support group. And once they come to us, we in return give them a bigger bag, letting them know, how special
We're
they
behind
are.
you,
Yes,
and
we
we're
really
with you.
support
Yes.
them.
And you're,
Yes.
and you're
Yes.
chairing a special event that's coming up?
Yes.
Yes.
We have our
You have
Your
your
Women
lunch.
of Hope
our Women
luncheon?
of Hope luncheon,
Right.
our signature luncheon that we have. We have it every 2 years, and this year is October the 7th at 11:30 at the Embassy Suite in downtown Montgomery. And we are inviting everybody to come down and support us with this, because this is the only personal event that the Women of Hope do because we are a nonprofit
Right.
organization. So this is the only project that we do to raise money.
Well, I love that because it's open to the public.
Yes.
And again, it's October the 7th, starts at 11:30.
Yes.
The tickets are $35.
They are.
Is that right? And there's also lunch served, I believe, isn't there? Or
We will have a wonderful lunch.
they have a great lunch.
Yes.
And the speaker this year, Carol, is going to be you.
It is.
So we know.
Drum roll?
Yeah.
Yes.
We know we're going to have somebody with a lot of experience and somebody inspirational who helps with cancer patients. Doesn't matter where you are or what you do. And their support, because you have not had breast cancer
Yes.
or you haven't, don't stay away. Come, because your tickets help to go all of these wonderful people who have really
and
been through a
especially if
lot.
you have family members or friends that are in that situation where they're affected by cancer, this is a good support for them also.
It is.
So you'll be a part of the festivities that day?
Yes,
This will be the Carol and Cheryl
Absolutely.
show?
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
We'll take it over.
First
We'll take it
time.
over.
It's going to
Putting
be
it on the road.
It's going to be great.
Good,
So don't
good.
forget, put it on your calendar right now, October the 7th. And thank you so much for being with us. And always look out for somebody else. It's not all about me.
Yes.
We'll be right back.